Hey, welcome back. I have got an ink swatch video today. I got some inks in the mail from Lorelei of Handmade at Lorelei, and I just wanted to share with you what I got. She has sent me her 7 favorite inks, and I am looking forward to seeing what she loves and hoping to find some new favorites for myself. Let's get started. The first ink is from Herbin, Corail de Tropiques. I hope I haven't butchered that too badly. It is a beautiful coral shade that I discovered early on in my fountain pen journey on Ginger Peachy Pens' channel. Yeah, I love her colors. Those are totally my jam. Not all of them to write with, but I love bright colors. They just make me happy. And when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to pick up, I didn't know where to start because I love bright colors, but I realize that some of the bright colors that I love are not necessarily colors I want to write with. So this was a color I picked up early, and for me, it's just like a spring summer vibe. So it's not one that I would just pick up anytime and feel great about, but I love the color. Oh my goodness. Like one of those colors, and I'm going off track a little, y'all bear with me. When I took the time to do my nails often, I defaulted to a color very similar to this. I just love the color. It's just like spring summer all day. I love it. And the ink is a really good one. I have it in which pen? Hydrangea 920, I think is the pen I have it in. And it is writing really nicely. I love it. I love it. And I don't even remember if I used this pen before, the Hydrangea. But it's a good writer. I probably picked it up and didn't get to it. I was very guilty of that early on. I just picked up different styles that were inexpensive, and I was just trying everything out. I have to admit, I love it when you find a good writer for not a lot of money. So anyway, that's my little backstory to this color. It was an early in my journey color. The next color is Ferris Wheel Press Moss Park Green. And I know I've heard of this color somewhere here on the YouTube. And it could have been Lorelei. It could have been somewhere else. I don't remember. But I just remember thinking, that looks nice. But I didn't write down every color I saw that I liked. And even worse, when I did write them down, I didn't always refer to my list. That cracks me up. It's like, why are you making a list? I don't know. I liked it, so I just made a note of it. And then when I'm ready to buy inks, I literally think about what colors I want, and then I just sort by the colors, and I look and see what catches my eye. It's not very often I refer back, but sometimes I do. This is one that if I saw the Ferris Wheel Press brand and I was thinking about ink, green ink specifically, I would go to, like, let me see what they have, because there was something, can't remember what it was. Yeah, I'm really horrible, and I've always been this way. Make a list, and then where did the list go? I can find my lists now, but I just don't look at them. It's like, I just like writing lists. Anybody else, holler at me if you like to make lists, but you just don't use them. I sound like a nut. Anyway, this green is lovely, and I am excited to try it in a pen. It feels pretty good. I'm using a glass dip pen today, just trying something different, and honestly, I have a cup full of things I need to clean, and I see another nib in there that I usually use. Excuse me, but oh, the ink is beautiful. I love this kind of green for writing, and it looks good. I'm looking forward to trying this out in a pen. My intention is to use it next month in May, but we'll see if it works out that way. I tend to pick my pens first and my inks after, and we'll see if it works with whatever I choose. But yes, that is Ferris Wheel Press Moss Park Green. Next is a new one to me. Sailor Shikiori Yozakura. And I'm pretty sure I heard of this on Lorelei's channel. I'm almost positive of that one because, I don't know, Sailor has so many colors. And I have not explored that brand enough. I really need to make a conscious effort to pick up samples of Sailor inks because they've just got so many. It's amazing. And this one is beautiful. It's kind of a lavender leaning magenta on the Tomoe River paper. It's not like a hardcore pinky magenta. It's much softer, and it's beautiful. It shades. There's no shimmer. I don't think there was shimmer in the sample either. I love this one though, and it feels good coming off the dip pen. So yeah, I may pull this one maybe June or July. I'm sure I must have a color. It's always be this color, or maybe I don't know what pen, but I really like this. It's nice. It leans more purple than pink on the Tomoe River paper. On my swatch cards, which I did those off camera, it's a little more pink than purple, but my swatch cards are more like artist paper. It's Bristol smooth paper. So I think you see more of the true color, but if you want to see more of the interesting chromo qualities, I think you need different paper for that. So yeah, I'm editorializing again, y'all. I got lots of opinions. Anyway, bear with me. Moving along. This one is a stunner. It's Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. This ink is beautiful. It has a lovely base color, which is a lovely shade of green, like a mossy green, with a pinky colored shimmer. Oh wow, Lorelei, you've got some colors, girl. This is beautiful. I don't know. The swatch is very shimmer heavy, which makes me think of not summer, but when you put it in a pen, you're not going to see it the same way. And I don't know when I'm going to use this one. Maybe May or June. I don't know. It could even be next month. I don't know what pens I'm using yet. I don't know. I'm just kind of very casual this month with my my journaling and everything. I'm not on top of things. I don't know. I'm going through a season of just relax a little bit. And normally I don't know. I guess I'm always looking ahead because I just want to have all the experiences with my pens and the inks. But I'm more wanting to just slow down and I guess smell the roses. So I have no clue what I'm using next month. I have no clue. And I don't feel stressed about it. And I'm doing this voiceover for the video I filmed on April 29th, and I don't know what's coming on May 1st. But you know what? The world will not stop spinning because of my indecision. It's all good. It's pens and inks, and we love this hobby. It's so, I don't know. It's functional, but yet it's, I don't know, it's kind of a tactile, therapeutic, I don't know, sometimes Zen kind of experience. I guess it just depends on what you're doing and where your mind is. But I love this ink. I love all of her inks. The only one, like I said, which I maybe said, that's new to me, that's not new to me, is the first one I swatched. I already have a card for that one. The Herbin ink, and I love that color. I used to get my nails that color all the time until I got tired of it. I go back and forth between, totally off topic, Anita, between the coral color and just like the nude French color, because I don't like when the polish starts to wear off and sometimes gets on things. And I don't like when it wears off. I just don't want to notice that. So I go for nudes. Totally off topic. We are talking about fountain pen inks. I'm going to stay on topic. Okay. Moving along. The next color is Platinum Brun Sepia. And this is kind of a caramelly, chocolatey kind of color. I don't know. Definitely feels like fall to me, but I think it would depend on the context of the other inks that I'd be writing with when I would use this in a pen, because it could work for summer too, depending on the other inks. But it's pretty. It's a nice color, but the sepia in the name for me just kind of throws me off, because sepias in my head, when I first learned about what sepias were and how to do that technique back in the dark days when you used like developer and fixer and stuff for the photography people out there, I mean old school photography, the sepia was a cooler brown, and this one's warmer, and I like it. But the sepia in the name just kind of, I don't know, there's a disconnect in my head. But I like the color, and it feels good on the pen. Everything I use feels pretty good. Nothing felt dry, which I like that too. I don't really like dry inks, but I've got a fix for that now, so it's okay if it's a little dry. But yeah, I didn't use quite enough ink on my swatch, so I'm just gonna go back for a little bit more, because I want to have a nice, healthy amount of ink so I can see what it's going to do. You know, I always hope for shading. That's my go-to. I love a nice shading ink. And this one looks like it does do some shading. It's not, a completely flat color. There's shading. I like that. So yeah, I'm digging your colors, Lorelei, and thank you for sending these out to me. I'm totally enjoying this. And just so I wouldn't have to give myself extra things to do, because I struggle with not using a regular pen, with just writing, like the glass pen. I don't know. It doesn't come out the way I like. I'm just so out of practice using, nibs. I don't know. I have to take time for it. My head isn't there yet. So instead of trying to make everything look perfect, which I never do, I said, you know what, just pick a pen you like, Anita, and write the names with that. And then write down what the pen and the ink were, so when you look back, you can know what you used. So that's what I did. This pen's for my currently inked. It's my Le Bon 325 in Sakura, and it's currently inked with Diamine Cashmere Rose, and I love it. Okay, this ink is Teranishi Gentle Green. This is my jam. I love this color. It is beautiful. I don't know. Okay, of course I expected a green, but I didn't expect it to lean teal. So that was a nice surprise. It's so pretty. I say that a lot. Because, I don't want to write with ugly colors. Like, oh, that's just the worst shade of, fill in the blank. I don't want to write with that. I don't have any of those. I love this color. It's really pretty. This is my jam. Teals, turquoise, pretty bright purples. They don't have to punch you in the face. They just don't need to be muted. At least not right now. I like purples, like Murasaki Shikibu, Pilot Iroshizuku ink. I love that purple. And the purple I'll be swatching coming up next is very similar. I love purples. Purples are my happy color. They have been forever. So this green, this tealy green, is just beautiful. And it sheens. It's lovely. I'm looking forward to that going into a pen too. I can't wait. I can, but I'm excited to use it. Oh man, honestly, I need a hobby where you get up and do things. Because I find, because I love writing so much with my fountain pens, that I'm sitting a lot more than I used to. I need a stand-up desk or a stand-up hobby because I'm sitting too much and I'm not a fan of that. I need to move around. But oh, this ink, and I'm all over the place. And if you're still here riding with me with these inks, I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than you know. But this ink is beautiful, and it's going in a pen. I don't know which, but yeah. Teranishi, Gentle Green, is a keeper for sure. And finally, oh Lord, this is beautiful. This is Kobe Inks Hydrangea. Currently this month, April 2024, I have Birmingham Pen Co. Hydrangea in a pen. And this is a similar kind of purple. And it's beautiful. Totally my jam. I love this. This is my happy color. One of them. So yeah, I don't know when. Hopefully next month this will go in a pen. We'll see where I'm at with my inks. I need to take a look. But I love this. Oh, look at this. And it feels good. So pretty. It's just such a pretty purple. Totally my jam. And let's get to swirling. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And it reminds me of hydrangeas. Actually, I guess it depends on the flower, but just first reaction, the Birmingham Pen Co. Hydrangea reminds me of the actual flower a little bit more. But this is beautiful too. I'm taking nothing away from it. It's just totally in reference to like that shade of the flower as a reference point. But this ink is gorgeous, and it's a go-to color for me, and I will be going to it. And there may be a bottle of it in my future because I love purples. So yeah, I'm just checking on this pen because it's been like a little hard starty and finicky today. I don't know what that's about, but I don't know. It seems like there's enough ink in it. But I love this purple. And I love this cashmere rose that I'm writing with in my Le Bon 325 too. So yes, let's get y'all closer. Okay, I'm going to try and hold this steady for y'all. Let's get closer to these swatches. I actually have this ink in a pen this month. Corail de Tropiques. I'm sure I butchered it, and I apologize. Ferris Wheel Press Moss Park Green is so pretty. I love this kind of green. It's more muted. It's not that bold, springy shamrock green. I'm not a huge fan of that one for writing, but this one is so pretty. I can get with that. And Sailor Shikiori Yozakura is very pretty. It's like a magenta color. It actually looks a little bit brighter to my eye than it does through the camera. And then Dominant Industry Autumn Forest is so pretty. I realized after I swatched it, wait, there's shimmer in there. So I had to go back and get some of the shimmer so we could see that. That's really pretty. Okay, and up top, Platinum Brun Sepia is very pretty. I like my sepias more on the cool side than this warm color. I have a background in photography. I loved it when I was in high school, and I took it in college a little bit too. But yeah, it's a pretty color, but when I think of sepia, I don't think of something that leans orange. But that's just me. Okay, Teranishi Gentle Green is really pretty. It's almost dry. Look at that sheen. That's a nice green. It looks nice in writing too. It's more of a tealy color, and it's very pretty. It's a little bit brighter to my eye than it is through the camera again. And Hydrangea, that's just my jam. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's still damp, but there is definitely pink in this purple, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that color. This is going into a pen next month. I guess I just love purples. I didn't have any purples in March. March was a dark month. I love purples, and I didn't have any purple in March, I don't think. At least not a brighter purple. I like the brighter ones. So here's an overview. Oh, we're not focused. There we go. There's an overview, and I will be right back and we'll wrap this up. So there we go. These are Lorelei's favorite inks, and they're so pretty. I have definitely discovered some new ones, meaning all but that one. And they're just beautiful. And I already know this is going into a pen right away, and this is going into a pen. These two, oh, I love those. But yeah, I will visit those a little bit later, and I'm already using that one now. So I'm looking forward to trying these out. I have Lorelei's YouTube linked in the description, and just saying, she has a discount code for Van Ness where you can pick up some amazing inks. Their selection is like the best that I've seen. Not that I've seen everything, but it's really, really good. And their samples are 4 mil samples, not 2 or 3. They're 4 mil, which is good. You really get to try out an ink, especially if you have a piston filler. You don't really go very far with a 2 mil sample and a piston filler. Anyway, that's just my editorializing. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.